now to reveal it. I've been waiting for a long time, gotta do it. And won't let nothing hold me down, gotta do it. Because I may not get another chance, I believe it. If I want it, I can have it, I believe it. Done with falling.
I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining me today on Living Life Successfully with Sonja Busha. I am your health and wellness coach, entrepreneur, business owner, motivating, educating, inspiring, and empowering you to be a better you and make it a lifestyle in whatever area of your life that you are seeking, whether that be mind, body, spirit, finances. I am on a mission and on a crusade to help you. Without further ado, I just want to say you were listening to It's My Time by Kelly Price. I love that song. She's a phenomenal gospel singer. And again, I do not own the rights to that song. And I want to remind you, not only is it my time, but it's also your time. So whatever you decide to do, whatever you want to do, know that you can do it. It's all according to your thought and what you are thinking and what you are saying. So today is Money Motivated Mondays. That's kind of a tongue twister for me at times. I want to introduce none other than Michael Ray Deckard. Say hello for me.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing this evening? Glad to be available. Thank you for having me, Dr. Boucher.
Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, as usual, I'm excited. You know, Michael helps with these Monday through Thursday daily shows, bringing you tips and information and things that we know that you need to know, whether you know it, don't know how to apply it. We just want to educate our community, not just our community, but, you know, nationwide on what's going on and what's next and how to prepare yourself. And with us being in this financial service industry, which is an awesome thing, we're able to do just that and teach you how to protect your income, teach you how to protect your family, how to build, you know, a legacy without dying to have to do so. And I tell you today, I'm excited about money motivated Mondays, if I can get it out anytime soon, because we are featuring someone that I know that you all know. Michael, of course, had to educate me a little bit, but that's okay. I knew him, but not like I know him now. But I want to ask the question. Have you ever, many of us, not just have you ever, but many of us have wanted to start a business. It costs money, of course, if it's a market and or just depending on what you're trying to do. Of course, we're in an industry where we're seeking people who want to start their own, you know, businesses, who want to do something different, who want financial freedom and don't have the income or just don't know how. We have that answer for you. But today's topic that I'm sure is going to motivate you is being able to start your business, being able to create wealth for your family and just leave a legacy by simply having the right resource in place. Today's guests are the person that we're going to feature today. Oh my gosh, I am going to, first of all, put this picture up. Those who are listening to me right now, do y'all know who that is? Are you familiar with him? This is a early college picture. And I'm going to announce his name here soon, but I didn't know who he was, but I'm going to keep going. Now, this next picture is definitely going to give it away. I'm not sure which is the youngest, but I'm going to put this one on here. I know y'all know now who this is. And then here's another picture of him in his element. I think this may be a younger picture than the other one. Is it, Michael?
About the same time frame.
Okay, about the same time frame. And then I like this picture right here because now he's profiling, like, you know, like I have one of my pictures, but this is his business, one of his business profile pictures. But you guessed it, or those who haven't, yes, this is Percy Miller, AKA Master P. So what I want to share, Do what?
Nah, nah.
Yeah, that too. Nah, whatever you just said. But what I want to share, yeah, they threw that on me. I was kind of like, okay, now what? But hey, Percy Miller was born in the 1967. He's from New Orleans, Louisiana. He is a businessman, a rapper, a philanthropist. For those who don't know, he's also a part of not only the consumer goods, not only the music industry, but he's also well known in the film and television industry. He's CEO. His bio is just phenomenal. He has done so much, and he continues to do a lot in the community that you may or may not be aware of. And so when we decided to highlight him tonight with this Money Motivated Monday, we highlighted him because we want to tell the story. And Michael's going to give you more, of the down to earth or whatever, give you detail, because I'm reading our facts here. But we're going to share today how he built a $250,000 million business empire off of a life insurance policy, so settlement that he received. Go ahead, Michael.
All right. Thank you again, Dr. Boucher. Appreciate it. Yeah, $250 million, a quarter of a billion, off of receiving $10,000 as a benefit when his grandfather passed. Now, you got to be in the mindset of somebody in the 90s, you know, being in the same age group. I give my kudos and my shout out to my guy. We both born in 1967, so we got the grown and sexy working, right? And so basically, in the days when he left the University of Houston after blowing out his knee his freshman year, he actually went back home and was working through some things and said he wanted to go to school still and learn about business, but he couldn't afford to go. And since he lost a scholarship after hurting his knee, went to a local community college and was taking business classes. And while he was coming up with things, that was right at the beginning of the rap era, just getting started. You had groups out of California getting started, some groups in New York getting started, but he was from down south, 504 boy, right? And so basically going from the dreams and aspirations of wanting to be in the music industry, wanting to be a known rapper, he took that $10,000 benefit that he received after his grandfather passed, and he started No Limit Record Store. And as the trend kept growing and he started getting his connections in place, he couldn't go to a bank and get the money, couldn't go to other businesses and borrow the money.
Yeah.
He used that money that he got from the passing of his grandfather and funded his dream. And No Limit Records was born, which ended up growing so massively fast. I mean, a lot of the rap artists, Snoop Dogg and Tupac and C Murder and Mystic, a lot of the people that are in the rap, era in the time frame when I grew up, just graduating high school, going to college, starting, to get life things in place. That was a very tumultuous time period because that was when the drug era was really just like crazy. There was a lot of people caught up in the game, as they call it. And there are some rap artists, and we'll talk about that some next month, as far as, them taking proceeds from that type of business that was illegal, immoral, unethical, caused a lot of different things to happen that weren't good, and took that money that they made out of that business and put it into a record company or entertainment business and became billionaires. And we'll talk about some of that later. But to get back to Mr. Master P, that 504 boy from down south, born the same year that I was born, I'm telling you, that right there, when he can look back, and he's been a very, very influential gentleman when it comes to what he does in his community, what he's done across the United States. A lot of people that may get a chance to listen to this, you may or may not remember Katrina, when Katrina hit New Orleans really bad. And it's a lot of people that moved to Texas as well as other areas of the country because of that. Master P took his money, didn't have to go borrow anything from anybody. He brought water, He brought clothing, he brought food, and brought it to the people that were suffering there in the New Orleans Superdome. And I mean, the reason why he was able to do that because he did what we teach our, the new generation. He took an 8-track policy, the old school policies that someone had to die for somebody else to benefit from it.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to create a massive sum of income of over $250 million. That's a lot of money off of $10,000.
That
Now,
is.
with some work and effort, absolutely. But everything in life worth having, you need to work for it. So that way you have a relationship with it. People say, and we repeat this, and I want to repeat it every Monday that I have the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Money is not the root of all evil. It says that the love of money is the root of all evil.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's a power tool. It's just like a screwdriver versus a cordless drill. Do the same job, just takes you longer to do it with the screwdriver than it does the cordless drill, right?
Right.
So with this type of what we have access to today, and that's what I want you guys to get in contact with us about.
Yeah.
Miss Dr. Busha has I don't know, a lot of different ways to get in contact with her. Facebook, Indeed, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, everything possible.
Not TikTok yet, but
It'll
LinkedIn.
be here by the Financial Friday, I'm sure. So I just, I use Facebook very sparingly because I got hacked late last year. Indeed and LinkedIn are some very good business tools to use.
Right.
But long story short, we have examples of people that have taken something that most people take it for granted. We in our communities, instead of there being life insurance policies in place to bury our loved ones and help with the bills that are left, every time, well, I won't say every time, but a lot of times you'll see GoFundMe pages that got created so they can help take care of burying that loved one. Man, that's just not the only thing that insurance can be used for. You can basically use it as a bank. So you can loan yourself money versus you having to go and get your credit straightened up so you can apply for a loan, sit there and pray and hope that they give it to you at whatever interest rate. Man, this is such a new day in the new world of money that we live in today. So I'm hoping that y'all get a chance to see this message and that you reach out to Dr. Busha at Coach Busha, Sonja Busha, all of the different venues and avenues that she has to get to where she's at so she can get you this information. Or you can check with me, on LinkedIn and Indeed or text, 40902 to 63957.
63975.
63975.
There you go.
63975.
Look, we have to help each other. Hey, we're in business for ourselves. So we help each other out here. Michael, that was a great, great, great story about, I like to say, Percy Miller. Others know him as AKA Master P. Those who were just listening, and this is funny, sad, but as I was studying him or reading some information about Master P, when I heard the song Danger, I go, I've heard that song. It's from the show, one of my movies I like, Two Can Play That Game. So he even wrote Danger. So, but he is, like I said, very well known in his industry, the music industry, as well as a philanthropist. He has given so much to his community and believes in giving back. He's the owner, it says also the founder and owner of the basketball league, Global Mixed Gender Basketball. He founded, of course, you said No Limited Enterprises, which encompasses No Limit Records. Let me put him back up here. I'm going to put up his business picture here. He also has a clothing line, No Limit Clothing, No Limit Communications, No Limit Films, No Limit Sports Management, PM Properties, and Advantage Travel. I must say he is doing it. Y'all, he didn't let the fact of not having stop him from his vision. And that's what it's about. What are you seeing? What are you envisioning? What vision are you writing down? You know, the word tells us to write the vision, make it plain, so that whosoever may pick it up may be able to run with it. And though it may tarry, it shall come to pass. But the first thing you have to do is write the vision. And again, he didn't stop it. He didn't stop. He was able to be one of the ones that his grandfather left, you know, had something in place, although it was what we call the A track. And forward, you know, fast forward now, we call the IUL. I want everyone listening, go and check to see what kind of policy you have. What do you have in place? Because Michael, I think it's time for a policy review.
Absolutely.
I think it's time for a policy review. I believe that each and every person that picks up this, pushes that play button, that's watching us live, that they would get their policy review. Text 33056 to 63975, or what is yours?
40292 to 63975.
Thank you. Or, hey, just inbox me right now. Inbox me your information, your phone number, or we can get it. Send me your phone number. Let's make an appointment. I am Sonja Busha. My Calendly link is calendly.com/Coach Sonja Busha. Get on my calendar. Let's make an appointment today, because we want to make sure that you most definitely have the right thing in place, that you're not walking around with, I love it when he says A-track, the A-track policy, because we do have Index Universal Life in place. And we have a plethora of professionals. We deal with A-rated companies, from Fidelity and Guarantee to AIG to Anaco, NASA Ray, whatever you have, we have something in place that we can do for you. So I just want to thank you all for listening to, you know, the story as we day by day, you know, just educating you. That's where we're on this crusade. We're changing lives, and we want to make sure that you are doing something, that you're not giving up on your dream. And remember, it is your time. It's 2022. Yeah, we've had some experiences in the past few years, starting, you know, with this COVID and other things that you may have experienced, but I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to give in. I want you to keep pressing forward and know that it is your time. So write the vision, y'all. Make it plain. Make sure you put your information, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Living Life Successfully with Sonja Busha. So do you have any closing words? And we're going to go ahead and close out to It's My Time. I'm going to get that ready, and we're going to close out to that.
All righty. Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you got it found. Okay. So closing out, which is the beginning stages, instead of we're going to commence. And I used to think that, you know, whenever we graduated from school, they have the commencement. You're thinking that, okay, so it's over with. No, that's the beginning. It's the end of one thing and the beginning of another. So this is the end of the 8-track policy days, y'all. They've been available. There's so many different businesses and companies that got started with insurance or with life insurance. I mean, I just want people to be in the know. And then when you know, you'll know which way to go. And we have access to some things that, if the pandemic has created some type of nervousness about your regular career, if you're just tired, but you don't want to stop working, but you need to keep your money coming. If you protect what you've already saved and built, because you don't know when the pandemic payback is coming, man, get in contact with us, 40292 to 63975, or Coach Sonja Busha, or Sonja Busha, or Busha Life, or all of the different ways to connect. Let us get you in front of the information, or get the information in front of you at your scheduled time. 15 to 30 minutes, your life could change. Thank you for having me. We appreciate you.
You're welcome. Hey, it's your time. Don't forget. Don't you give up.
I can do it. I think I'll tell myself again. I can do it. Yeah. And I'm